welcome to my channel. Today it's finishing off this journal. I've done a lot with it. I've added some bits as well, but first of all I'm going to make a over the page flip that I've got here. And what I've done, I've got some bits and pieces. I've got 2 journal cards that I've backed, and then I'm going to glue them. Should have put this upside down, shouldn't I? Actually, first, before I go and glue them, I've actually got some like very pale netting here that I'm going to put along over the top. I don't know if you can see it, over the top of the journal card. So, and I've just had to not water it down, but I've put some acetone in my glue because it just was not coming out very well. So yeah, I'm putting that like that, and then oops, these together but quite close. So I'll put some along here and some down here, and these are just scraps that I've got in my scrap box, basically. That way and that way. Oops. That's going to go, I might trim that edge off. I'll see when it goes over the page. And then I've got a piece here as well that I'm going to put on the inside. I debated whether to or not and thought, no, better. Anyway, how is everybody today? I hope you're all well. We're getting on with the roof as usual. Oh yeah, that's all right. I like that there, because then that just flips up like that. And then on this side, that had a stamp there already, but I thought, in fact, I'd put my own one down. These are stamps that are Hungarian, Yugoslavian and Romanian, and they were at our local auction house. And I just put a €2 bid in, but I got them, and they are some really beautiful. I went for the flowers. This is Yugoslavian, but you can see they're gorgeous flowers. So that's my flip for now. Now the next thing we've got to do is the closure. So this flip is going in the middle here. So I want it going over the top, that way round, over the top, there. So the next thing is the closure. Now what I'm going to do for that is get a piece of card. This was A4, I've used it for various other bits, so it's landscape side. And I'm going to do 2.5-inch strip here, like this. And then the idea is this wraps, sorry, this wraps around like this. Now, I'm going to make it sort of look like a tag. So I'm going to cut off the sides here. And then I'm going to ink all the way round. So, yep, the weather, it's getting chilly. Definitely getting chilly. We're desperate to get them. We've got 5 panels left to get on the roof, so Mark's working away at that, and then he's got to knock some wall out to fit the doors in. So So now what I'll do is just go around with some vintage photo and ink up. Okay, so the next thing is to put some, what do you call it, grommets in. And this is the bit I can't stand because I can never get that moved across. Sorry for the clunking. So roughly, whoops, the middle is just about there. So if I go there, and then go, that's roughly in the middle, about there. Out there, and guess what? I've forgotten to get the grommets. Just a moment. There we go. Now, either I think I'm going to go for the vintage ones, the vintage coloured ones, because I don't think blue, I've been using a lot of blue, you'll see when I go through the journal, but I don't think that will look very good. That's a little bit out. Okay, I'll put that on the back. My eye wasn't very good there, was it? And then one on here, and I'm not pressing down very well because of my hand as well. I've got another 2.5 weeks of this. So, sorry for my face in the way, but I have to get that in. That's better. Yeah. And then what I thought I'd do is, if I can find the end. No, that's not the end. That's the end. It was there. Is I will thread, do you know what I find? Threading sari silk is a real nuisance. Now, do I just leave it like that and tie it up in 4? Pull it back a little bit. So there. So I now need another piece this length. I do love this colour sari silk. When I go back to the UK when my daughter's born, I think I will get another 10 metres of it. I'm using it in so much stuff. Okay, and I'll put this one through here. Like that. Right, now this is going to be my front. Actually, let's work this one out. Which way shall I have it? Oh, that way. I think the brighter colour this side, don't you? I think definitely think that colour that side, yeah. So this is going to be my front. And what I thought on here, I've got some front plates and I've picked out these two here, and I'm gonna use some of this but tear it down just to go on the front as a label. So get rid of that over there. Pull this down here. And then put this on here. Now, so about there. Yep. ink these up as well. Or do I go with that? I think I prefer that one at the moment. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so I've got to stick this onto here. Okay, this is taking a while. Maybe I need to put some alcohol in this one. Not alcohol, water. Alcohol. Right, put that on there. I'm not worried if it's not straight. And then put this onto that. And then I'll quickly show you what I've done inside. Obviously these type of closures you could do with some scrapbook paper if you wanted, anything really. Right, okay, so I'm filming this on a Monday and it's coming out next week, and well, it's the 30th, and we've got bank holiday tomorrow because over here they celebrate Day of the Dead rather than the 31st on the 1st of November, and they all go to their cemeteries, to the relatives, and they take trestle tables and they lay out a banquet. It is quite a sight to see, and they stay there all day with their relatives and have a lovely meal, wine, beer, also, you know, and celebrate with their past relatives. It's quite interesting to see. Okay, so I finished that now. So that's what it looks like tied up. I do like that. I might use this kind of closure on others. So I have used different kits in here, well, parts of kits and ephemera that I've got. Now I added on the rose there with some sari silk underneath. In here I've got a long tag with just some material. I've been trying to use up bits as well. This is some vintage photo negatives. Not quite sure what of. That looks like a bird and some people. And then I've got some vintage dictionary, Spanish dictionary. No, this is French. Sorry, I tell a lie. This is a French dictionary. But a picture of all different hats from all over the world in there. And that goes in, and then that. This is from some Florentine paper from Roxy Creations, and I have put some of my tape on. Put some washi tape, some stamping. This is one of my vintage stamps that I've stamped onto some material, and I have put some tags on, material tabs, not tags. Put some lace down the bottom, and this is from Amity Bloom. Imperfection is a form of freedom. Some more of my tape, and any scraps I've put down the sides of pages. Some more stamping, piece of lace I've put on there. This is a calendar, and underneath this is a Spanish dictionary. I've put a page there. That's from 1947, and that's from 1920 something, I think. Tape that in, a bit more washi. And this, documenting the memories of my life. These are from Amity Bloom as well. A pocket from one of my clusters I made, stamping with paints. And this is a check that I've printed onto newsprint, a French check. This is from Bella and Spritz, or Spritzy and Bella, can't remember which way round. and a tag from Amity Bloom that I've just decorated and put some seam binding on as a tab. Another material tab. This is from Roxy Creations. Some more. This is one of her Florentine paper packs it came with. More washi, a bit of ruffle down the side, a very long tag using some wallpaper from Amity Bloom and Paper Daisy as well. So that was from the paper I made. This is Amity Bloom. And then put a nice long bow on it. Some more lace and flowers on someone's windowsill. The blue hues of the ocean. A browse through a paper shop. I thought that was quite good. Some more vintage paper in that pack from Roxy Creations. Some more lace. One of my pockets I made the other week with 2 tags from Amity Bloom. And again, I've gone through my scraps. Some sari silk and some material, and I've backed everything in tea dyed paper there. And these are, can't remember who these are from, 1839, vintage Melisande. Some wallpaper, scrap of wallpaper. This is from Roxy Creations. Nature never did portray the heart that loved her. The flip over we've just done here. Some more washi I've put on there. Another material tab. I've been having a clear out of all my scraps and getting rid of some really tiny pieces, but these are some splatters on some cartridge paper that I used, I think, a year ago. And these are the scraps left over I used on playing cards. Scrap of lace, another tab, one of my top pockets, and in here this is from Amity Bloom. I keep wanting to say Amityville. Amity Bloom. And then this is from 1947 April, and this is an Argentinian magazine page that I've got here. Put in there. And then this, each of us has a story. That's Amity Bloom. Some bits of, this is some greaseproof. Again, as I said, when I was clearing out the scraps, I've got a whole box full of things that I've sewn, page edges. I thought I need to start using them. So this was from when I tea dye paper on greaseproof paper. Some more lace. Oh yeah, lace there. Another ruffle with a little flower on. Again, another page edge, and this was all maps. There's the pocket we made, and that's the tag. That's from Amity Bloom. And I think the papers were as well. I put a bit of lace down there. This, I can't remember where I got this from. This might have been Paper Daisy. And I've been stamping using the Tim Holtz. Can't remember. It's got field notes and lots of little stamps on. So, and I've just tucked that into there. And the last page, oh no it's not, no, tell a lie, another material tab, some more washi. This is some straw paper that came in that paper pack as well, and another one of my little stamps I've been making. Some more stamping up there, a bit of glue. Another page edge, which actually was using the Florentine paper here, scrap I had left over, and some of the straw paper I had left over. This was printed on newsprint paper. This is a document, again, an original, I'm not sure where from, but it came in the Amity, it came in the Roxy Creations pack. Some lace over, bit of my faux tape. There's one of my paper clips and that we made the other week, shabby paper clips. This, I think, is Tsunami Rose, but I made it about 2 or 3 years ago, and it's on a index card that I've tea dyed, but I thought it went quite well with this. Another ruffle that I found, so I've put that on, made some paper. That was from a few years ago, again, made some paper. A vintage map of parts of Spain. This is the Sierra Negra, and it's from a 1960s map book. And then again, with a scrap of paper I've got left over, I've just made another tag, tool tag out of that, and one of my pockets that I made the other week. Again, the other side of the Florentine paper. And then here, these are again the papers. I'm sure these were Paper Daisy. I did some stamping, put a stamp on. This was like a washi stamp though. And here, these are from Rachel and Bella, and they're snippets. But I made a tag out of the tool, one of the tall ones, put some sari silk on. Again, part of the wallpaper collection. I will put down below the list of what the wallpaper and no, was it Rachel? No, it wasn't Rachel and Bella. It was oh dear, the XO one. Can't think of it. I'll list it down below. And a tag from the wallpaper kit, and then I've just done some stamping on some small tags and have just attached it with a ball pin. So that's my journal, my document journal. Oops, wrong way round. I hope you like it, and as I say, I will list all the kits below so that you can go take a look and make one of these yourself. You get quite a few covers with the kit. I will be making some others that will be going in my Etsy shop. This will be in my Etsy shop later on today. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll speak to you again soon. Don't forget to hit that bell, and thank you to all my subscribers. You're all very much appreciated. Thanks a lot. Bye.